Timmy Weigand, 30 years old, vet. I'm from Santa Clarita, California. I ride for Johnny Campbell Racing Honda. ISDE is the international 6-day enduro event. It's like motocross the nations, but for off-road. It's kind of similar to, I guess, the Olympics, but for off-road and motocross. To represent the United States is awesome. You know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal, and there's not many people that could say they got to represent their country and go over and be a part of such an elite team of guys and a group of guys. And it was just a good experience and meant a lot to our team. And we flew out on Monday and we got there on a Tuesday, and from the time you get off the plane, it's all work. It's walk, 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 test a bike, and more walking. So there's lots of tests. We had I think 9 or 10 special tests over the 6 days, and you know, we walked each one of those tests 2 times before we even started riding. So we did all that on top of prepping bikes and testing bikes and doing the opening ceremonies. So it's pretty full on from the time you get off the plane. Opening ceremonies is kind of a big melee, really. It was not very organized and kind of a mess, but it was cool to walk in front of the flag and be a part of the United States and all the club guys and my team and everything else. It was a good experience. I went over there with SD, Scott Dunleavy, Mr. Snore the Bear, but yeah, he was awesome to have there, super organized. I don't think if there was anybody else to go over there with me, could have done as good a job as him. He made it easy. He had a plan each day, and made us look like veterans, not rookies. So he did an awesome job. My teammates were Captain Kurt Caselli, ISDE vet. He's been there for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years now. Kurt's pretty much all business. But he's relaxed too. He's confident. He's calm in that setting. And then Dustry, another guy that's been there for a while, another vet. Tons of knowledge, lots to learn from. Awesome person. Wisdom, the grandfather, Uncle D we call him. So yeah, he's just solid. Ricky Dietrich, another super fast off-roader. Dietrich, it's pretty wild and outgoing. Nate Caney, I didn't really know he's just been there a few times, kind of not new to him. Nate, just a storyteller, fun stories. And then Damon Huffman, which was a rookie also with me, longtime Supercross motocross guy. Kind of in the same boat as me, just learning from everybody else and taking it all in. Huffman's just dry and dorky, if I gotta say a word. The camaraderie between us all was good. We're all there for one reason, and that's to win for the USA. And we're there to help each other. We got each other's back, and you know, along with all that comes a lot of talking crap and joking and messing around with each other. So, you know, pretty much Huffman was classic the whole time, just busting jokes and being his usual dorky self. But you know, the whole week was full of fun times and just goofing around and taking it all in. I rode a Honda CRF 250X. They full have to be license plate and street light and headlights. So Pro Circuit did the head. The bike ran awesome, made it the whole week, and then we rode in super deep sand, really hard conditions on the bike, and it didn't miss a beat, and it worked great all week. The competition at ISD was tough. There was guys from every country on any different kind of bike can go out and win. Those guys, they know how to ride. The toughest part of ISD, I'd have to say, is just keeping your composure and you know, that whole race is won by seconds, and seconds make the difference. It's not minutes, it's not anything else. So the toughest thing I would say is just putting each day together and putting all 7 tests together without falling and making dumb mistakes that cost you seconds, because in the long run those seconds turn into 40th place compared to 20th. So yeah, just being consistent and smart and having good days. Day 1, you wake up 6:30, have breakfast. My minute was at 8:01. I have to be an impound 15 minutes ahead, so I'm there at 7:46. I get let into the gate, the work area, 10 minutes before. So I go to the work area, do a little work on my bike, roll up to the stand, start my bike, and head out. Gnarly Beach, 6-minute sand test. No warm up, no nothing. There you go, boom. Go to the next checkpoint. You got like 5 minutes to work on your bike. Go through the check. Trail ride on some hard pack, up some gnarly hills. Get to the special test number 2, which is a hard pack, rocky, on the side of a hill, sketchy test. Then right after that test, we have a pit. So work on our bike, wait for my minute, go through, have another trail ride, get to the final test, hit some sand whoops, get to the final test, or the 3rd test, which is like the final test before we do another loop, which is another sand test. Go back to checkpoint 1, which is now checkpoint 4, and start the whole loop again, do it all again. Come back to the first checkpoint, got like 5-10 minutes, change your clutch, do whatever you need to do. Then you have your final beach test. Then after that's done, get undressed, eat a little, and go walk till dark. So tons of walking, tons of work, but tons of experience. The whole 2 weeks was a highlight. Even hurting myself was, you know, the whole experience, and just being there and learning from it and gaining experience, and you know, the whole aspect of it was a highlight. I'd like to thank Johnny, Jason from the Racer's Edge, Scott for going over there with me, Panic Rev, all the people that donated money and helped me get there. I wouldn't have been able to go there without them. Just the team for asking me to go, and you know, it was an awesome experience, and thanks everybody.